Hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to Experiments in Crafting. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the chain stitch. The chain stitch is the foundation to most crochet projects, and so it's important that you learn how to do it pretty early on when you're learning to crochet. So let's get started. To begin, I'm going to make a slip knot and put it onto my hook. Today I'm working with worsted weight yarn, which is a number 4 or medium weight yarn, and an eye hook, which is a 5.5 millimeter hook. You can use any weight yarn and any hook that's appropriate for the yarn. If you're not sure which size hook is appropriate, go ahead and look at your packaging and it should tell you. You might want to work just a hook size up when you're learning to chain, so it's a little bit easier to see your stitches and a little bit easier to work into them when you begin crocheting. To begin chaining, I'm picking my yarn up so that I hold it with a little bit of tension. I'm going to wrap the yarn around the back side of my hook and make a loop on my hook. And now I have 2 different loops. I'm going to pull my hook back and draw the new loop through the slip knot. And if you rotate while you do this, it makes it a lot easier to draw that loop through the slip knot. So I'm going to show you again. Wrap the yarn, pull your hook down and rotate at the same time and draw it through the loop. If you don't rotate your hook, you're going to keep running into the side of the loop that was already on the hook. If you rotate down and pull the hook through the pointy part of the loop, it comes through a lot easier. So I'll show you that again. Wrap, rotate and pull. Wrap, rotate and pull. If you prefer, you can also wrap and then pull your chain stitches off the hook rather than moving the hook. You still have to rotate them up a little bit so that you're still going through the pointy part of the loop and not into the side. So you'll keep catching that. And you can eventually get it, but what often happens is that the hook will go through the side of the yarn and you'll split the fiber apart. And so you'll get part of the loop to come off. Let's see if I can show you what that looks like. Well, I'll force it to happen. So what'll happen is your hook will hit in between and you'll catch a little bit of the fiber and it'll get stuck like this. All you have to do to fix that is pull it back out and redo those stitches. Every time you wrap the yarn and pull it through, you should be sliding the loop down to the shaft and tightening it with this hand as you're wrapping. So as I come around, I'm tightening it just a little bit and wrapping that loop and then pulling it through. If you really crank down on it, you're going to tighten this too much and your loops are going to be real flat and very difficult to work into. If you don't tighten at all, your loops are not going to be the same size and they'll be way too loose. Making nice even chains is pretty difficult and takes quite a bit of practice and a lot of experience. So I'm going to work a few times here over and over again slowly so that you can practice chaining. And that's all there is to chaining. If you have any questions about the chain stitch, go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.